All right, for the 250 division, in third place on the night, riding for Monster Energy Pro Circuit Kawasaki, Adam Cianciarulo. And in second place, on the Troy Lee Designs Red Bull KTM, Shane McElrath. And your winner on the Monster Energy Yamalube Yamaha, Aaron Plessinger. Congratulations, Adam. I think it's pretty evident to everyone that the speed is there. Is it just a start?
Yeah, it's cliche to say it's just a start, and that would kind of be disrespectful to these guys, honestly. I think really in the past 5 years, you guys tell me if I'm wrong, but I feel like there's like 5 guys now that can do it. Like there's 5 guys that can like really throw it down, and if like me, I felt great tonight, but I didn't feel like otherworldly where I could get a 10th place start and come through. Like it's, in order to come through from that far back, you have to be kind of vibing with the track, and the day just kind of has to be going perfect for you. You have to have that one section where you're just kind of killing everybody, and that wasn't me tonight. I got a terrible start, and I was so bummed because my sight lap start was so good. Like a whole shot 25 times out of 25.
Did you
and then I
waste
just
it?
completely bomb it, like completely bomb it. So that's frustrating for me. I mean, I'm just going to go to the track on Monday and do starts all day long. I mean, it's kind of ridiculous. It's literally the definition of insanity, doing the same thing over and over again, expecting a different result. That's my starts. That's it. Facts.
Shane, congratulations. Got out front in that main event early. You and Aaron got into it a little bit. He made the pass, and did you simply just not have what he had, or was there a couple mistakes that kind of helped you, well, cost you a little bit and lose that pace?
No, it was a really fun race. It was challenging with just how slippery the track was. It was almost like riding on a test track in Southern California, and all the guys that ride out there know that there's really only one way around that track. And yeah, Aaron got around me and got a little bit of a gap right off, and I just couldn't reel it in enough to make a difference. And some of the lappers kind of held me up, but we stayed about even the whole time. And I knew it was one of the Kawasaki's behind me, and I was just like trying to focus on Aaron, trying to catch him. And it was a demanding track, and like the 450 guys said, it was a good racetrack. Not that I thought last weekend was really good. It was safe, but I thought it was a good racetrack and ultimately good for the fans. But this racetrack was demanding, and it was asking a lot out of us. But I think fitness is what really came into play this weekend, and I think that's really where you really see the difference in riders. I mean, everybody's going fast, and it's cool to see that we're all battling. Like Adam said that there's a few guys, and you don't really know who's going to win coming into the night. I mean, we line up to race these guys as hard as we can, and we did that tonight, and we ended up second. So I'm really happy with it. I had fun doing it, and Aaron was just the better guy tonight.
Aaron, congratulations. Same question that I gave to Adam. It's evident that the speed is there. Is it just a start?
I've been working on my starts. Yeah, that's pretty much all we did this week. Just work on the starts and focus, and it paid off this weekend. Everybody was riding great. Like Shane said, it was just a fitness thing, and it was a tough track. I mean, you had to hit your marks over and over and over again for 15 minutes plus one, and it was a fun track, I think, and I had a lot of fun riding it.
You know what's the worst too is when you get a bad start, and then you're coming through and you kind of glance over to the next lane and you see like one of the boys out front, like you see like one of the contenders out front, and you're just like, God, like I'm screwed if I don't get there like now, like they're gone. Like I came one lap that after the long start straight we went left. Sorry, I don't know if I'm. I went left after the start. I was going over 3, 2, and I looked to the side, and I saw these guys in the lead, and I was in like 6th, and I'm like, God, again? Like, again? Anyways, fun fact.
When you're in that, you kind of get all excited. You're like, okay, I'm going fast.
Yeah.
But you're not passing people, and it's like
Exactly.
oh,
Or you just shred to like
Still
4th
back.
place, and then you realize you're like 8 seconds down, and you're like, dude. I mean, it'd take me until midnight to catch you guys, you know?
So, no more questions. You guys just go ahead and talk back and forth amongst yourselves. Aaron, you want to join in?
Sorry.
we're just here so we don't get fined. I'm just kidding.
Great ride tonight, Marshawn.
Thanks for asking.
Chris, Motocross Addicts. Aaron, that was an extremely aggressive pass you put on Shane. Do you worry when you put a pass like that you've got some retaliation coming?
Honestly, I did not realize it was that gnarly of a pass. I seen him in the corner of my eye, and I didn't realize I was that close. I apologized to him, and yeah. I didn't.
And I would just hope he doesn't clean you out next weekend.
Yeah, hopefully for that.
Hey, I mean, I've been racing Aaron since I was on little bikes, and I know that's not something he's known for. So, for a good lap, I was like boiling, but I had to calm down and really just focus ahead because I think it was Adam was right on me, and I even seen his fender a few times in the corner. So, I just had to block that out.
Brad Gebhardt, Big MX Radio. It's a question for all three of you. The straightaway right after the triple, coming back down the sideline there, seemed like it was very difficult for you guys to get consistently every single time. There's also a couple of different ways you can get into it. How did you guys dissect that and also become consistently throughout the day?
It was tough. I mean, with just that section, I was shifting down to first gear over the triple to roll and then go table single. Okay. But I needed to be in 4th in the whoops. So just about every jump through there, I was shifting up a gear. And it's just tough because you're trying to push forward, and some of the ruts didn't shoot you as high as others. So you would find one that you barely got any air, and then you would clip one and have to stand into the next one. And then the next lap, you'd overjump it into the face. So it's tough to be consistent when it's like that because – I mean, when you're trying to pass lappers, when you're trying to find a better line, you don't really know how the line's gonna shoot you.
Yeah, that was one of the sections that you had to hit your marks in every time. I mean, the whole track was pretty technical, but even leading into that roll, double, triple to the inside, it was the bump got bigger as we went on, and it was pretty gnarly. Yeah, it was just like I don't know. It's hard to explain, but you had to hit your marks and you had to do it perfect.
Still trying to figure out what section you guys are talking about. Before the whoops?
Pretty much after the.
Okay, yeah, before the whoops. All right, yeah. Yeah, I shifted down to first two, going out over that single. And then I would actually, I got to a point in the main event where I was like, just started to get a little bit lazy, and I'd land off the triple before the corner, before the whoops, and I'd just shift to 4th, like going into the corner, and just ride the clutch all the way and just all the way in. Yeah, so I mean, these guys just described everything. I figured I'd give you guys some, I don't know, something to laugh at, maybe. I don't know.
Sound effects. Sound effects are good. Yeah. Shane, do you get pumped up or tight or something like that? I mean, you almost crashed like 3 times when you guys came together. I know you were cooling down, but just the fact that you almost crashed, does that make it hard for the next couple laps to get back in your rhythm?
It is tough, and I mean, I don't even think we were at halfway yet. So, in a situation like that, I mean, I was kind of playing defense because clearly Aaron was going faster. So it's like, okay, how do I kind of outsmart him in a sense? And I mean, I was able to hold him for a couple laps, but I knew he was going a little faster through the first rhythm, and I knew that was where he was going to get me if he did. So it's easy to kind of panic and overreact, but like I said, Adam was right there, and I had pressure from him like really hard for a few laps. So I just tried to focus on Aaron and focus forward and really just hit my marks, because that's what it was all about tonight.
That was Joey, but I'm gonna let it ride.
Oh,
I'm gonna let it ride. It was Joey though. Yeah.
I just seen the green fender, and I knew that you got third.
It's all good.
Take credit.
Not
You were in
bad.
third all night. He's wondering probably, what are you talking about, bad start? You were in third the whole time.
Great
as far as
pass
he
on
knows.
Joey. Great pass on Joey. You told me, you just tweeted that Shane and I were late to the press conference, and
Yes.
you're preparing us for hard questions. I have not received a hard pointed question yet.
You're lucky I
I'm
don't have
ready.
Twitter.
I am up here and I am ready
Quincy
to.
came right at you with the rough riding on the triple.
I'm
Came
just
right at
saying.
you.
I'm up here and I'm ready to deflect.
Adam, I got a hard question
Okay.
for you.
I'm
and
ready to
This is
deflect.
actually a serious one.
Oh boy.
You all three have said the same thing, hitting your marks. What exactly is this mark you guys all talk about hitting all the time?
Just trying to be as perfect as we can.
I think especially during the week for us, I mean, anybody will pretty much, if you drew a line around the test track, we'd pretty much probably land in the same spot, the same 6 inches for 20 minutes or however long we ride. So I think that's what he means. Just kind of, I don't know, fastest line around the whole track the whole time.
Yeah, we probably hit it the same from literally October to the end of May, or May, whatever.
And even today, like very first practice, like we walked the track, we could see where the lines are going to be really. And I mean, for me, that's what I focus on in practice, is find the race line and get comfortable in it. And that's really what it comes down to. I mean, we all pretty much did the same thing. We might have went left or right in the whoops, but we were all going in the same exact area the rest of the track. So for us, I mean, hitting your mark is maybe different in areas, but we all have the same marks pretty much.
Is that right, guys?
Yeah, I like that.
Pretty
Good
much.
one.
Last one.
So, Adam, you had a gnarly get off last week. You hit your head pretty good. Do you remember Anaheim?
Oh my God. Oh yeah. Yes. No. Okay. Yeah. No. Of course. I did not lose consciousness at all. I mean, I was talking. No. 100% did not. I will take it to the grave. I'll fight you right here. I'm just kidding. No, but I didn't lose consciousness. That's a tough one. Yeah. Answered the concussion protocol. Whatever. Right away I was fine. I mean, I definitely hit my. I mean, clearly I hit my face on the ground pretty hard. What is the concussion protocol? That's a good one too. I mean, I don't know. I feel like I don't want to throw the. I don't want to throw the whole. I don't want to throw the whole deal under the bus. I guess I kind of asked for this, but I mean, I couldn't really. This doesn't help my case, but I couldn't really remember it honestly. I mean, it was just a bunch of questions and just bail.
All right,
I'm
guys.
bailing.
Well, sometimes
No,
when
but
you,
I
when you
was
crash,
not. I was basically So I love racing. I've done it my whole life. It means the world to me. But I'm not an idiot. I would not go out on the track if I thought, and I tweeted this and deleted the tweet because I'm like, I'm not getting in drama. But here I am. I was not going to go out on the track if I didn't feel safe. In the first like 30, 40 minutes after the crash, I was super banged up and just wasn't in a good spot, and I was like, I don't know if I'm going to race. And I started to come around, and then I made a decision to race. I would never put these guys, anybody I raced with, in harm, or myself. It's not worth it. So that's where I'm at.
but also in a situation like that, I mean, that was a big hit, but like right off, you kind of like check yourself. You're like, okay, good. All right, I'm good. And
it didn't help. I didn't have a single ounce of air in my lungs for like a minute and a half.
No, sometimes you just need to lay there.
I mean, you could Joey. If any of you guys saw Joey's crash in the heat race, I mean, he's same thing. I mean, you could have told him he's knocked out too, but he clearly had the wind knocked out of him. I saw him after, and he was fine. Fine.
Do you guys sometimes just not move, not because you're knocked out, but because of that? You're just taking inventory of if you're hurt or not? Because we see you not moving, people start freaking out. He's not moving, he's knocked out.
I move to make sure I'm okay. Like move my wrists, knees. Like I'm like, all right, I'm good. Now I can get back on. But yeah, that's me.
I'll get up and take off running. Even
Yeah.
I don't like I don't like sitting still unless that's how you know if something's wrong with me. If I don't move, then something's wrong with me.
Same.
If I get up and start moving like this, then we're good until I sit back down.
We'll leave it at that.
We'll leave it at that. Thanks, guys.